What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. And boy, oh boy, was that ever a fun game. Barnes versus Suggs, part 1 delivered. And that game had no business being that close for the Toronto Raptors. Let's be real. I mean, there were 8-point favorites in this one. So whoever took Magic plus 8, congrats, because that was a great bet. The Raptors almost downright blew this game. At the end, when the Magic made that improbable run, and if it wasn't for a Cole Anthony half-court miss, this would have been one of the biggest comebacks in recent memory from the Magic and one of the biggest letdowns in recent memory from the Raptors' perspective. But luckily, the Raptors were able to hold on to dear life thanks to Scotty Barnes, who had another great game, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Would have been more, but he got poked in the eye in the first half, and then after that, didn't really look the same as he did in that first half. And Fred VanVleet and OG, they did step up in that fourth quarter. They needed to. They did. And the Raptors escape with a 110-109 victory as they are 500 back to 500 for the first time in what seems like a while. And no, I'm not counting when they started the season 0-0. So let's get into the biggest talking point of this game. Of course, it's what everybody was talking about. That is Scotty Barnes versus Jalen Suggs. I will say this. Jalen Suggs earned my respect tonight because he too had 21 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds in 30 minutes on a relatively efficient night. And what sparked the Magic late comeback was that 4-point play by Jalen Suggs after the fans at Scotiabank Arena were chanting, "Scotty's better," at the foul line. Barnes took it personal, and he almost single-handedly led the Magic to an incredible comeback. And the Raptors fans chanting that almost ate their words. Now, I'm going to say this about this ongoing Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs saga storyline, whatever you want to call it at this point. It's okay to love Scotty Barnes and admire his game and not hate on Jalen Suggs. Like, I don't know why Jalen Suggs is getting unnecessary hate for. It's not his fault that the Raptors passed up on him. It is what it is. The Raptors picked somebody else ahead of him. It ended up being the right pick. Yes, they are synonymous with one another. Yes, they are number 4 and 5. But at the end of the day, he's probably going to go on and have himself a nice NBA career. So the fact that there's this unnecessary forced hate, it seems, towards the guy, like, it just doesn't make any sense. But going back to Scotty Barnes, it looks like Scotty Barnes is the best damn draft pick that this draft class had to offer. I mean, again, we're still really early into the season, but if he keeps this up, how can you not talk about this guy being the Rookie of the Year? He just continues to get better. He's got that composure. He's got that confidence. Even in this game, doing it on both ends, there was a play in particular that stood out to me. He got the steal and then calmly went down the court, found his spot, and hit that jumper. Like, that jumper looks like it's automatic now from him. He is so confident shooting that jump shot, mid-range jump shot, that I think he only, missed a couple of those in this game. And then there was another play that was shades of Giannis. You might have seen it on social media, but he literally took, 2-3 dribbles from one end of the court to the other and threw it down. It looked like Giannis in the flesh. Scotty Barnes is as advertised. This dude is incredible. So let's continue to sit back and just enjoy this guy's game for what it is, because I don't know about all of you, but I'm having fun every time I'm watching Scotty Barnes play basketball. And the best part is he's having a blast out there. I mean, look at how animated he is, whether it's going up for a layup or going up for a dunk or making a big play. You can tell he is in love with the game right now, and it really is special to see. And he was the Raptors' best player. I mean, Scotty Barnes doesn't have this type of game. The Raptors probably lose this game. Now, you got to shout out and give a lot of credit to Gary Trent Jr. because he continues to be a bright spot for this team, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when Siakam comes back, because I tell you guys this, you are not even thinking about benching Scotty Barnes if you're the Toronto Raptors. So, unfortunately, the odd man out is looking like it is going to be Gary Trent Jr. because I do not see the Raptors starting Pascal Siakam at the 5. I don't. So, Scotty Barnes is showing that he can be your best player, and he needed some help in the fourth quarter, and you do got to give credit to OG and VanVleet because for as bad of a night that they had, good players show up when they need to, and they did. But what remains the issue for this team is closing out games. I mean, again, this game had no business being this close. The Raptors should have handily won this game, but you got to credit the Magic. Guys like Jalen Suggs making shots. Guys like Cole Anthony, who was on fire. Guys like Mo Bamba. They played hard. They played tough. So if you're a Magic fan watching this, you got a lot of good players. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, damn, I wish I had Scottie Barnes, but do not give up on Jalen Suggs just yet. We're only, 5-6 games into the season. He's going to be a solid player for the Magic, and the Magic have other guys that you can build around. I'm a big fan of Mo Bamba. As for the Raptors, they're looking good right now. I mean, they're back at 500, and by looking good, I mean, the record's looking good because there's still a lot of area to improve for this team, but you can't complain. You're 3-3, have a chance to go 4-3 against the Pacers. You'll take it. But all in all, Scottie Barnes against Jalen Suggs, it was fun. The first matchup against each other was fun. And look, I'm all for rivalries. But again, you don't have to unnecessarily hate on Jalen Suggs just because you're a big Scottie Barnes fan. That's my point here. I mean, let's keep it on the court because, yeah, if these guys show up every time they play against each other, this could be one of the fun young player rivalries in the league. And I'm all for that. I mean, that is awesome. And if we do see this, in games 2, 3, 4, and so forth, yeah, it's going to be awesome every time the Raptors play the Magic to see Scottie Barnes and Jalen Suggs go at it because the battle tonight and the game tonight was fun. It was. I mean, it was stressful as a Raptors fan, but it was fun. I'll be honest. I mean, it was entertaining as heck. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents of this game, guys. So, what do you think of the whole situation? And, what have your thoughts been on Scottie Barnes? And also, how good do you think this guy can become? Because this guy truly is the limit. He continues to impress. He continues to turn heads. And I think he's won a lot of people over. That's it for me, guys. Please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you aren't new. Plus, ring the bell. We're trying to hit 25K, baby. Please help me hit that. Be greatly appreciated. Go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and leave your comments down below. This is Scottie Barnes' world, and we're all just living in it.